You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, you really got me now. You got me so I can sleep at night. You really got me. You really got me. You really got me.
The Shakespeare Theatre at Navy Pier seems an appropriate site for a retrospective British invasion of Chicago. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com, reminding you to please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy the content we provide. Following on the heels of the success of the Beatles and Rolling Stones, another group of 4 working-class lads from the outskirts of London, called the Kinks, made their mark on the history of rock and roll. Their first big splash on both sides of the pond was You Really Got Me, featuring an iconic fuzzy 5-chord guitar riff. This energetic jukebox musical, Sunny Afternoon, enjoying its North American premiere here in Chicago, is based on the story of the Kinks, as told by lead singer and songster Ray Davies, filtered through the adept hand of playwright Joe Penhall. The 15-member cast of talented actor, singer, dancer, musicians, directed by Edward Hall, moves seamlessly on stage and around the theater through 25 musical numbers, often playing multiple roles while switching instruments as necessary to provide the very appreciative audience with virtually non-stop entertainment. The beginning of the second act is punctuated with an impressive solo by Karen McCabe as drummer Mick Avery. Danny Horn perfectly embodies the pivotal role of the depressive Ray Davies, plagued by his feverish mind and manic need to create. Oliver Hoare plays Ray's uninhibited and rambunctious brother Dave Davies, also known as Dave the Rave, whose sometimes comical and often boisterous and even violent antics take their toll on those around him.
I'm thinking. That's how he thinks. He thinks in song.
Girl, I want to be with you all the time. The only time
We don't want to be smooth. We don't want to be stars.
I hate stars.
Stars are a pain in the arse.
I want to be with you all of that time, all day and all of the night.
It's too civilized. What we want is raw, sonic, violence.
You really got me going. You got me so I don't know what.
Horn and Hoare are both imports from the popular West End production of the show. I'll put a complete cast list on our website at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com. The roughly 7-year storyline covering the rise of the group, their egregious record deal and arduous touring schedule, combined with strained personal relationships, is not much different from the experience of many rock and roll bands of the era. But it's enough to supply the narrative necessary to create an excuse to move from song to song. A well-respected man is used cleverly to introduce the band's self-described Tory managers Larry Page and Grenville Collins, whose uptight characters provide much of the comic moments in the show. Horn sings a beautifully harmonious duet of This Strange Effect with Anna Marie Marcoux as Ray's girlfriend and soon-to-be wife Raza. The show's title song, Sunny Afternoon, is inspired by the idea that after the taxman has gotten his share of the money and his girlfriend has left, at least he can enjoy the freedom of a summertime sunny afternoon.
You know, they say the voice is the window to the soul.
In the summertime,
You never give up, you never back down, and you never, ever forget who you are.
in the summertime.
People want music that's meaningful, that says what they think about their own lives.
In the summertime,
The grand finale reprises a medley of the Kinks' most memorable songs, All Day and All of the Night, You Really Got Me, and of course, Lola. Sunny Afternoon at the Chicago Shakespeare Theatre on Navy Pier through April 27, 2025 is highly recommended. Running time is about 2.5 hours with a 15-minute intermission. For tickets and information, visit chicagoshakes.com. Parking at Navy Pier can be a little pricey, but there's generous discounted parking through the theater. Door number 5 is closest to the theater. Be sure to validate your parking ticket before you leave. Come early, take a stroll, and enjoy the view of the skyline. There are plenty of food options. Take your time and enjoy yourself. This is Reno Lovison, executive producer at ChicagoBroadcastingNetwork.com, suggesting that if you want to create music of your own, consider piano lessons at the Lakeshore Music Studio. To learn more, visit LakeshoreMusicStudio.com. As always, if you need marketing or video production services for your business or organization, take a look at renoweb.net.